buy this Hello Kitty Cambridge satchel, but I am trying to resist because I do love my Hello Kitty, but I did buy a lot of Hello Kitty bags when I went to Japan for like, you know, 20 bucks, 30 bucks. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jess. Today I wanted to talk about hipster fashion in terms of handbags. I googled hipster handbags of back in the day, you know, 2010s era, and I noticed that a really common bag that was hot was the messenger bag, and it made me ponder whether this bag is going to come back in fashion, because although the messenger bag has always been around, I do kind of feel like it was not as cool for a while, and now I feel like now's the time for it to come back in fashion. So let me know guys, do you think I'm right, or do you think the messenger bag is kind of still a little bit like not the hottest bag you can get? The hobo bag came back in fashion last year, so the messenger bag I feel like is one of those bags that hasn't been trending for a while. Firstly guys, I want to show you my Fendi baguette because I decked it out with some really cute chains yesterday. I thought it was like too cute not to share, so yeah, I'm just gonna put that there. But let's get into the topic of the video, messenger bags. So when I think of messenger bags, honestly, one that sprang to my mind was the 2015 graffiti collection from Chanel. You know, this was a really highly coveted collection. You know, they had the backpack, they had a messenger bag, and a few years back Bella Hadid was seen sporting the messenger bag. And although Chanel isn't like a brand that I would think of necessarily when I think of messenger bags, they did kind of make that cargo utilitarian messenger bag style cool back in the 2010s, and they're one of the brands that was kind of going with that trend. So I do think that if you find like one of these graffiti Chanel messenger bags like now in 2024, it is really on trend, because I've seen a lot of brands do this like jazzed out charms look and, you know, distressing and, you know, that whole DIY look, and I think that this bag really goes with that trend. Now with Chanel in 2024, they do have a new messenger bag, which is not as like rustic as the 2015 one, but it kind of fits into the trend. It's in leather, and it has the CC logo in the middle and two utilitarian pockets, as well as a crossbody and a chain strap. So I thought this bag actually looks quite practical, and I have seen it on a few resellers pages, but I don't know if it's easy to get. Let me know if you've ever seen this bag in the boutique. I don't know if you guys remember the Chanel girl bag. It was definitely not the most popular style, but now looking back, it is kind of cool, as weird as it is, and I feel like if this was released today, it could be quite popular just because of how quirky it is. And yeah, you could pick this up pre-loved. It is from around 2015 as well. Now, back in the day, Proenza Schouler PS1 bags were pretty it bags, and they kind of went out of fashion for a while. And Proenza Schouler as a brand, I feel like their shoes have been really trendy the last few years, but their handbags haven't been like it as much as they used to be. But the PS1 bag you can pick up pre-loved for really like reasonable prices, like under 200 Australian dollars. And I do feel like it's a bag that could, like, it's a bit of a classic, and I feel like a lot of people have this nostalgic connection to it. So I do think that it could randomly come back in fashion. What do you guys think? Because it's kind of like with the Dior saddle, like it really went out of fashion for a while, and then people kind of remembered it, and of course Maria Grazia Cutie reissued it, and then it became really hot again. So I feel like it's one of those bags that could do that. Although Proenza Schouler isn't as like hyped as Dior, I just feel like there's something about that bag that it could have a resurgence. So if you want to snap that up, it is going for really good deals secondhand. The Cambridge satchel, I feel like was really popular back in the 2010s as well. I did have one in pink, and I also bought a fluorescent one at the market. These Cambridge satchels, I think they're made in England, and they're made with this really thick leather, and they have this real like school girl kind of aesthetic to them, and they used to be really popular. I remember you know, when Galaxy leggings were cool, and like little pleated skirts and thick belts, just, you know, 2010s fashion. It kind of went with that. So I know Cambridge satchel still is going strong, and they actually recently launched a Hello Kitty collection, which is really tempting me, but I'm trying to save for like an Hermès bag, guys, like a 2424 or I don't know, a Constance or whatever it may be. And yeah, I do kind of want to buy this Hello Kitty Cambridge satchel, but I am trying to resist because I do love my Hello Kitty, but I did buy a lot of Hello Kitty bags when I went to Japan for like, you know, 20 bucks, 30 bucks. So I feel like I should just stick with that. But yeah, Cambridge satchel, I do feel like these bags could come back in fashion just based on the silhouette, like the classic messenger style. And from Louis Vuitton, we have the Pochette Métis. Louis Vuitton have always done some sort of messenger bag, but the Pochette Métis was extremely popular, especially in the 2010s. And I do think that it's stuck around for so long because of the practicality of it, the silhouette of it, the messenger bag style. I don't feel like looks as trendy anymore, but I do think that it could come back in fashion. And you know, Louis Vuitton is totally still doing many variations of the Pochette Métis. Recently they issued a Pochette Métis East West, which is a little bit cuter and like Y2K vibes, and that kind of made it a little bit more updated. But they still are doing variations in their classic version as well. You know, recently they had a collaboration with an artist and they put like a leopard on one of their Pochette Métises, and it's like $5,000, which is a lot. I remember back in the day, back in like 2018, I bought my Pochette Métis for like 2,700 Australian dollars. And it didn't really work out for me. Not really my style. And to be honest, I don't know if messenger bags are really my style. From Hermès, there is the Evelyn bag. I do have a mini Evelyn, but I think the trending bag, if you're thinking of messenger bag, could be the bigger sizes. So like the 29. And you know, back in the day, many celebrities were seen photographed with the Evelyn bag in the bigger sizes. It has that real effortless day-to-day you know, practical bag look. And I do think that a lot more people are looking for practicality over cuteness lately, instead of like, you know, getting these like really tiny bags. People do want bags that you can kind of wear and use and enjoy. The good thing about the Evelyn bag is that you can change out the straps, and you can add your own like funky straps, like you could add some Fendi straps or whatever you like. And actually Hermès is issuing an Evelyn you know, just recently in a canvas variation, which actually looks quite cool, and it comes with like a shorter shoulder strap, and it has embroidery anglaise around the holes, and it looks quite unique. This bag is going to be released in many different colors. The difference with this one is that it's not as much of a messenger bag, it's actually more of a hobo because it only comes with shorter straps. However, I just thought I'd mention it because it's a new bag. But definitely the Hermès Evelyn, I do think you'll see more people rocking it, just because it has that big, you know, messenger bag look, and it's very practical for day to day. From Burberry, they're currently doing these trench bags, and they have this trench crossbody, which really reminds me of something like Indiana Jones or something would wear. Burberry is known for their cotton gabardine, which is what their trench coats are made out of. It's like a water-resistant fabric which they invented. And this bag, it's very minimal. It has a very subtle EKD, Equestrian Knight logo on the very corner of the bag. It has many pockets, and you can wear it crossbody. It's you know, a lot more low-key than something like, you know, the 2015 Chanel messenger bag, but I do think that it's fitting into the future trends of messenger bags, and it is very functional, and it is a very kind of quiet luxury as well, because the branding is very subtle. From Loewe, one of their good selling bags is actually a men's bag called the, I think it's the Military Crossbody Extra Small, and a lot of women apparently buy this bag as well, and it's a pretty good price point for under 3,000 Australian dollars. You can get it with, I think there's two strap options. One has the branded Loewe strap, and yeah, it's definitely like just a classic messenger bag, but it looks very chic, not much hardware. I feel like messenger bags are usually associated with men's bags. I do see that women have gone through the decades wearing messenger bags as well, and especially with that like that cutesy schoolgirl look that people go for, it does fit into that aesthetic, and I do in a way think that that's coming back in fashion. So yeah, anyways, thanks for listening to me blab on about that today. Do you think that messenger bags are going to be the next it bags? Because it just seems like a while since they've come in fashion, and I do see a lot of these bag styles being quite popular because of how functional they are and how practical. And I just think it's a matter of time before these other bags that we used to wear back in the day come back in fashion as well. Yeah, so let me know, do you own any messenger bags? I only have my mini Evelyn, which I don't feel like really counts as a messenger bag. Maybe my gypsy air would be a type of messenger bag too. So yeah, that's probably also a really good one. And please like and subscribe because I'm always trying to get more subs, so that would be awesome. See you guys next time. Bye.